بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. We greet you on this, the 7th day of the month of Rabi'ul Thani, from my sitting room here in my home in my native island of Trinidad with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's Yawmul Jum'ah, and I'm grateful to my student Firaz. I hope Allah gives him a good wife who took time off from his job to come and do the recording for me. And the topic is entitled An Islamic Eschatological Explanation of Israel's Unfolding Master Plan. And I ask a question. How do we explain, why do I have to live this lonely, scholarly life? Why is it that even after 25 years of work in the field of Islamic eschatology, I am still the only scholar of Islam offering an explanation of that master plan based on the Quran and Sunnah? Why is this happening? Why are our scholars of Islam afraid to put their foot into the ring and to go to the Quran and Sunnah to offer an explanation of what is happening in Gaza, what is happening in the Holy Land? There is a master plan at work, and we have been trying to explain this ever since we wrote Jerusalem in the Quran 20-something years ago, and then we wrote explaining Israel's mysterious imperial agenda. They said, that's what they said 100 years ago. Modern Western civilization, which tells monstrous lies. They got a PhD in telling lies. They said that's all that the Jews want. They want a home where they can live, a land without people for a people without a home. That's the lie that they told 100 years ago. And they kept on repeating that lie to justify the return of the Jews to the Holy Land, those who are Israelites and those who are not, who are Europeans, inundating the Holy Land. There's no return for them because they were not there in the first place. And then the creation of a state of Israel in the Holy Land. Guess who created it? That's right, their United Nations organization. That is the organization that created it. And then they kept on supporting Israel. A land without a people for a people without a land. That's the lie they told. A home for a people without a who do not have a home. So what about the Palestinian people, Christians and Muslims, who lived in that land for thousands of years? Are they non-existent? Are they cockroaches? They're not human beings that you do not recognize them? Why do you tell such monstrous lies? We say, no, that's not true. That's not a lie. That's a lie. It's not that they simply want to have a home where they can live. It's more than that. They want to create a state which will rule the world. That's right. No American public politician dares to utter these words that I just uttered. None of them, including what is his name, Donald Trump. None of them have the courage to speak the words I just spoke, which is the absolute truth. Israel wants to rule the world. That's it. And our lecture on November the 4th in Birmingham, we are grateful for the grant of the hall to us. We have a very small registration fee to ensure that you come. When you register, you must come. Don't just register and then do not come and sabotage our event. So pay the registration fee, and then we know you will come. And we'll use part of the registration fee to help me with my travel expenses. This lecture is not only going to explain the master plan, which I have explained so many times before. But also in this lecture, we'll engage in some micro-analysis as well. What is the likelihood of an Israeli attack on Iran in response to Iran's second attack on Israel? Maybe the attack might come even before the November the 4th. If Israel attacks Iran, what kind of attack is it likely to be? Would it be an attack on Iran's nuclear sites? Would it be an attack on Iran's oil installations? If either of these things happen, it will be devastating for the world economy. The price of oil will skyrocket to maybe a few $100s a barrel overnight, and the world economy will collapse. That's what's going to happen, because the oil market will be devastated. So what is Israel likely to do? Israel is going to respond, we know that. But it is going to be a shadow of a response in order not to provoke a collapse of the world economy? Or is it going to be a forceful response? If Israel does not respond by the time the lecture takes place, we will then be able to analyze to you what kind of response is likely to be and what will be the consequences. I look forward to seeing you wherever in the world you are, and you're going to travel to Birmingham. We are going to have a good time listening for this lecture, and you'll have a chance for question and answers as well. And all my books will be on sale there at the time of the lecture. And I look forward to seeing you there, inshallah, on November the 3rd in Birmingham. Go to my YouTube channel and you will find the flyer for the lecture. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.